Welcome back, you mugs. I'm Barry Plotter. In case you wonder where I've been, my broom's been in the shop, getting fixed by little Davy and them. Little grease heads there, yeah, mate. Right, we're back again. Harry Plotter. And these are my memoirs. Wait, where was I? I don't even know. Let's go. That's right, Professor Grigg. I remember now.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Oh well, we did say something.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
I'll do this. Open the map. I remember all this in my day. What's all this about? Let's just crack on, shall we?
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Well, alright, Fig.
My aunt says I should get to Hogsmeade as often as I can. Says it's good to get out of the castle sometimes.
I'd spend the entire day in Hogsmeade if I could.
Anyone fancy going to...
Defense against the dark arts. I am the dark arts, mate. Anyway, let's crack on.
I've been wanting to go for ages. My friend said they have very high...
What's this?
and I need
No, I'm not talking to you. Gotta go to class. Oh, this is lovely. Beautiful Hogwarts. Very beautiful. Hey. Wait till I get my broom back. Well, that just happened, didn't it? Never really got to the end, you know, to the bottom of that. But, crack on. Yeah, start this class, man. I'm Barry Plotter, remember that. The best wizard ever.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Oh, good old nuts, hey.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Nuts,
So you are the new
Natty.
student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now,
Very
this will be
vibrant
a
he was.
crucial year in your education on the art of charm work.
Talked a lot, but
I am
knew what he was on about.
confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Me and Natty. Okay, well, alright, friends, we did. What's going on? Alright, yeah, that's it.
Accio.
That is not
Get
bad.
over here.
You are a swift learner.
Love Mortal Kombat.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Well, the games, mate. The games this guy plays, I swear. I can't hate him, but I can't love him. It's just one of them, man. These games are just irritate me, bruv. But anyway, I'm Barry Plotter.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of your skills and relinquish. Very good. Now, think of this like splendid. Excellent control there.
Alright, stop, man.
Not to worry.
That's me done.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Oh, if I remember correctly, she beats me on this one. I can't believe it. Natty.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Some of that Natty.
Very good.
Here we go. There we go. Well done. Be sharp.
perfect score. Remarkable.
I'm Barry Floor. That's why.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Let's get a bit of timing on this one, I did.
Not lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
That's it.
Watch this. Yes!
You're not doing that well, are you, Natty? I tried to be cool. Humble. Oh, let's have it. Let's have it.
Stay focused.
I'm done, bruv.
Here we go! Phew. Brilliant!
Told you, Natty one.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you.
That's on the
Took
outside,
me
love.
weeks to become
I was
proficient
burning
with
on the
IQ.
in.
Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here
Trying to
from
be on board, I
Wagaduo
was.
just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagaduo much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagaduo School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
She lives talking this, Natty, but let's call it a day, eh?
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagaduo, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use a word
If you would.
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor.
I hear
It was
that
a challenging
saying.
match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
All right, Captain.
there. You're the new student, aren't you?
I beg your pardon.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well.
Because I'm Barry
You
Plotter.
certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his.
I don't think she had what I
let's
just said.
see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Right, which lesson have I got now? Dark Hearts. Where's that one? I tell you what, this golden trail really helped me a lot. It did. Hogwarts was huge. Couldn't find myself. These things freaked me out a bit. Eyeballs. Just poking with my one shot it.
Is that all you've got?
Sebastian. My type of guy. Confident. Ready to do what was necessary.
To blast each other to pieces on your own time.
This lady
I
here
get
though.
new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black
Don't let
skull.
her appearance fool you.
It was a token from the great poacher
She
raid
was
of
an absolute
1878. No
monster.
doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Or Levioso. Let's have it.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
These dummies, mate.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Now, well done.
I'm Barry Plotter, love. You must have forgot.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy. Levioso! Protego can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Protego. Levioso. Leviosa!
Who do you think I am, lad? Barry Plor.
Happens for this adept.
Stupefy!
Yeah.
Stupefy! Leviosa!
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
You're good.
Well perspective. Thank you. Stupefy! Leviosa!
Your opponent's designed to attack.
Right, have a little swig of this.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Yeah, mate. He thought he had me, but I'm
Not
too good,
bad
mate.
for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Sebastian liked
I
me.
put you on the spot, and you rose
And
to
I
the
liked him.
challenge.
He was alright, our
Points to
Sebastian.
Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Where's that Sebastian? Oh, there you are.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I'm Barry Plor. Don't question me about things like that.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling
I remember
organization.
this.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count
So
me
better
in.
me that.
Excellent.
Unsanctioned.
Knew I was right
All
about
about that.
If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting
Breaking
with you.
rules.
I'm
That's
sure I'll see
me.
you soon.
go.
Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your
You damn
performance
right.
today was sheer luck
Sebastian.
or
You damn
actual
right.
skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Brattleby. Little
Till next
squeaky
time.
ears. Well, what else was I doing? Oh, my way to this wand exhibition, this one showdown, and on my way there, I felt a bit uneasy, but I'm Barry Plor, and this is what I do, mate. This is how I become the greatest wizard ever. Oh, Peeves, mate. Oh, Peeves. I wish I could ram my wand right down his bloody ear hole. But sometimes he doesn't shut up. And he snitches, mate.
Leviosa!
I love that. Thank you. Oh, here he is, the little squeaker.
Can I help you? Can
Oh,
I help
mate.
you?
Why are you asking me twice?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Impressed him? I sorted him out.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
You're damn right I'm interested.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Stepping into the ring with Sebastian, even though I've just beat him, but you know what? He's a good guy after
Get me in the ring.
Sebastian. Can't
Spectacular!
get my words out.
Let the fireworks begin!
I want to beat him just because of that hat.
Stupid one. That's all you've got. Stupid one. Leviosa. Spring. Stupid one.
Like the winner!
Leviosa. Accio. You're better than that. Lumos, Leviosa.
That's right.
What's a duel?
Victory. Me and Sebastian. It's what we do.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant.
Not
Count
could
me
be,
in.
mate.
I shall.
I will be.
Now, it takes
And
time
I
to
was.
organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Oh, you will, mate. And what's that?
Revelio.
What's around here? What have you got to say for
I feel
yourself?
sorry for your next opponent.
So you should. And you, with that hat on.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Not with that hat on, you won't do anything, mate. It's golden silky thread, mate. Always helped me to get where I was going. That's Hogwarts, as I said before, is a really big place. Yo, Natty, where you going, man? She's always ignorant, you know. Oh, who's a good little kitty? Hey, who's a lovely kitty? Yes, you are. You're a lovely kitty. Yes, you are. Beautiful. Yes, you are. Right, move. Hogwarts lesson. Shut it.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins?
Who are you talking to?
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me.
Stop digging,
Isn't
love.
there?
I'm not telling you
Nothing
nothing.
more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know.
They didn't
In
listen,
fact,
mate.
Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Oh, my
You've
wand,
managed your
mate.
classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand
Best looking wand
to
you've
be
ever
far
seen.
superior.
I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Not on that side. She ignored me on the bridge.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors.
Them names
No
stuck
time
with
to
me.
waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Butterbeer worked for me, mate. Never liked it.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Well, guess what? I didn't ask you. Beautiful cat. Lovely, yeah. Come here, you. Here's a cuddle. Oh, you're lovely, ain't ya? Beautiful, beautiful, lovely. Soft fur. That's nice. Right, move. Shut it. What's this
there you are.
geezer doing?
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Tasks. Ugh.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
That's right. A berry plotter. Get these things done in a jiffy, I will.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Barry Plotter. Greatest wizard ever.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
I'll fix it, don't worry.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
It's raining. You put my head up.